The outlaw Sam Bass, gentleman bandit of Texas. Sam Bass didn't look like the kind of man who would become a legend. Tall, soft-spoken, a little awkward. The kind of fellow you'd nod at on a dusty Texas street and never suspect he was about to rob a train blind. He started out honest enough, a farm boy from Indiana who couldn't sit still. He drifted through saloons, stables, card tables. Everywhere he went, he was friendly, polite, and always broke. But in Texas, he found what he'd been missing, the thrill of the saddle and a crew just wild enough to follow him. In 1877, Sam Bass and his gang pulled off one of the most famous train robberies in American history. A Union Pacific train loaded with gold. They didn't just grab a few bags, they rode away with what would be over $6 million today. That heist turned Sam Bass into a Western celebrity overnight. Newspapers called him the gentleman bandit because he never cussed at passengers, never harmed women, never shot unless he was forced. People in little Texas towns loved him. Ranch families hid him, kids cheered when they heard his name. To them, he wasn't an outlaw. He was a folk hero thumbing his nose at the powerful. But legends burn fast. The U.S. Marshals and the Texas Rangers put the hammer down. Captain June Peak, Major Jones, and a young ranger named George Harold were all hunting Sam across counties. By 1878, the net was closing. Sam should have run for Mexico, but he stayed in Texas. Maybe out of pride, maybe because he liked being the hero in his own story. On July 19th in Round Rock, Sam walked into town for supplies. A store owner recognized him and alerted the Rangers. What followed was a sudden gunfight in the heat of the afternoon. Sam was hit. His gang scattered. He crawled into the brush, bleeding but calm, still polite even as Rangers surrounded him. He died the next day, on his 27th birthday. Texas never forgot him. Some called him a thief. Others called him a Robin Hood, but everyone agreed on one thing. Sam Bass lived fast, died young, and carved his name into the western sky. If stories of the Old West still pull you in, saddle up and follow. There are more legends on the trail ahead.